What's up everyone, welcome back to Funnel Hackers. My name's Matt, and in this video, I'm going to talk about Instato.io. So, without further ado, we're gonna dive in my computer and I'm gonna break it down and show you guys exactly how powerful it is. Okay, so this is Instato.io. It's a great tool to use for Instagram to automate your account or multiple accounts that you have. This has been something that has really exploded my personal account, which I will show in a picture right here. And I'm going to actually sign up and link up my other account, which is going to be Funnel Hackers. So let's sign up right now. Okay, and we're in. As you can see, I already linked my account up, so it'll say something like your name right here, your username. The great part about signing up is you get a free 3-day trial, no credit card needed, which means they will not be able to charge you after your free 3-day trial. So obviously the first thing you're gonna wanna do is link up your account. I linked up Funnel Hackers. I'm gonna see how it works for Funnel Hackers for the next 3 days and then see if I want to add it on to my subscription plan already. You don't have to have multiple emails. You can literally have multiple accounts under one card and one email. So I might do that. So great thing about this is you can add a post. Obviously you can post on your own Instagram account, but you don't have time for that. You can drag media into here, write your caption that you want, and then schedule it. Let's say I wanted to post it tomorrow. I could literally schedule it for Saturday. One of the great things about that is you might be at work, you might be at school, you might have something that you got going on, but you want to stay consistent in posting, and you know that's important, and so you can automate it to post when you are busy. Obviously the calendar has to do with this, and then your captions as well. You can write up your captions beforehand. I think that's cool. You could write up a whole bunch of them and then just have them ready to post. Like I said before, you can link up other accounts. So if this one has success, I'll just go ahead and link it under my Kirk Brothers account, and that way I don't have to have, two separate accounts, 2 different emails. I've never tried linking up more than one account, but I would imagine you can link up to 2 or 3 accounts, which would be cool because it's good to have multiple accounts. Okay, so statistics are obviously not gonna show right here because I am, these come up. So it tells me I have posted 16 times. Tells me my amount of followers and the amount of people that I'm following. And once I start posting, you can see over here, it's gonna show in progress completed, things over here within the last 30 days. And what this is just gonna give me like stats, little bar right here that goes up and down. Now, the next thing is super important. I think these are the most important things, are these little guys down here, right? Because these are gonna be your money makers. These are where you're going to take your account to the next level and literally potentially make money by using these little icons. So the first one's gonna be advanced analysis. You can see how many stats, obviously, it's done for me. I haven't done anything. I haven't hooked up anything yet, but I will. So you can see how many auto comments it's going to do for me, how many auto follows it has done for me, how many auto unfollows it's done, auto likes, auto reposts, and obviously DMs, which I think are the most important with Instato. Auto follow, obviously it's pretty standard. You can select your account, and what you can do is, so for example, I obviously am an entrepreneur. I want to talk about affiliate marketing, stuff like that. So type in something that is going to be similar to my account, right? Because keep in mind, I'm gonna have this linked up to auto follow these people that post with these hashtags. You can also do places and people, but I'm gonna do hashtags just for the specific reason. So maybe I want to do hashtag business. Okay, so as you can see, business has over 4 million posts. So if I click on business, it just added business to my list. So now I have business. When people post in the hashtag business, it's going to auto follow some of those people. And then I can add up to, other people. I could do business women, I could do businessman, and that way it gives it a good variety. That way you're not just following one hashtag. I would definitely use multiple, maybe throw an entrepreneur, throw in hashtag Gary V, stuff like that, to where you have a nice list of hashtags, maybe do some research on that. Now, this is the next thing that I want to talk about, and it's super important, right? This is not something that you just want to skip over. The speed of how fast it follows these accounts. So when somebody posts a picture with the hashtag business, then this goes into that account and follows the account. Now, the speed is crazy important because you don't want to be very fast or even medium. I recommend starting out with slow or very slow, Auto, I mean, you can try it out. I like to start out with very slow and then work my way up. And then eventually you'll be at medium. I don't ever think you should get into the fast or very fast, because you can actually have your account shut down if Instagram doesn't recognize the algorithm and it thinks that, you're using bots. It will shut you down. So I would suggest, let's start out with very slow. And then over here you can see the status, whether we're using it or not. Obviously we're deactive, but let's activate that right now. So what it's going to start doing is when people post the hashtag, then it's going to start following people in these hashtag categories. Then I think this is also a very important thing. You can pause your actions every day. This is basically when you're like sleeping, you're telling the internet, okay, I go to sleep from 12 o'clock until maybe like 7:30. That way it's going to pause everything that you have it set up to do between these specific hours. You could do it, it really doesn't matter, but I always do this between the time that I go to sleep and then I wake up, just so it tells Instagram basically, hey, this is a real person. This is not, a bot. This is not somebody that's paying some other person to, continuously use Instagram daily throughout all the hours of the day. So I think that's just something good to keep. We're gonna click save. All right, moving on to the next one. Okay, so auto unfollow is really important, because obviously if you're just following people daily, you're going to get people to follow you back, but there's gonna be a lot of people that don't follow you. So you're gonna wanna make it, a good looking ratio, obviously. So here's something that you are going to wanna do. If you have accounts that you don't want Instato to unfollow, then put them in the whitelist. So for example, if you're following Ty Lopez, but he doesn't follow you back, and you want to continue to follow him, put his username in here, or maybe a good friend. I would just suggest putting all your friends in here, because it's important that you don't unfollow them. They could get offended or whatever. So yeah, and then you're gonna want to check don't unfollow my followers. Obviously, that's not gonna be a good look if you're following people and then unfollowing. That method never works. Moving on to auto repost. This is something that I don't use very much, just because it takes accounts, right? So let's do another hashtag. So hashtag place and people. So actually let's do people. So if I type in Gary V and I click that, what this is going to do is now whenever Gary V posts a picture, it's going to take that picture from Gary's account and it's going to post it usually with the same comment and description as well. And so I don't really use this because I like my own original content, but this is something that you could do and play around with if you think you might like it. But I'm just not a huge fan of this specific auto repost. But yeah, play around with it, see what you think. All right, moving on to the next one, auto DM. This is extremely important. So as you can see, as I hover over it, it says new followers. So every time someone follows you, right? So you got this auto follow working, every 20 minutes or 30 minutes, you're getting new followers. And when somebody follows you, you can have it set up to where it sends a DM for you, also known as a direct message. So this is really cool because you can absolutely destroy the DMs with this, because you're never gonna miss a DM. Whenever somebody follows you, it's gonna automate it to where it DMs them a message. And you're gonna wanna obviously specify, everybody's gonna have a different message. For example, if I were to write out a message, I would say, something like, hey, and then this is really cool because you can type in media's username, or if they have their name in their title, obviously you'd rather say, instead of, hey, funnel hackers, if I put my name in, you'd rather say, hey, Matt, than hey, funnel hackers. So, hey, I choose this one more than anything. And then full name. Something like this, right? So it's gonna personalize that name, and you can literally put any message in here. You could put a link in here. You could say, hey, can you go like my last picture? Hey, can you follow my other account? Or really, it doesn't matter, whatever you want, and you can do multiple messages. I would suggest doing multiple messages because you're gonna wanna have, different wording. If you're gonna just continue to send the same DM, Instagram's gonna notice that, and they're gonna block your account or shut it down or something like that. So make sure you have multiple these. Whatever your call to action is, it doesn't really matter whether it's having somebody like your photo, follow you somewhere else, or whether you're just saying thank you, sending them to a link. Doesn't really matter, but have multiple messages in here. This is definitely the most important, I think, feature of Instato, is being able to when you get a new follower, it automatically sends them a DM, and you can personalize that. Obviously, same thing with the speed, activate your status, pause it, whenever you sleep, and then save it. Auto comment. This is another really powerful one because you can choose, once again, hashtags, places, or people. For this example, if you type in hashtag gym, you're gonna get a list of hashtags that people posted with the hashtag gym. And then right here you see it's over 14 million. So hashtag gym. Now, the cool thing about this is your comments, right? So you can have multiple comments up here. Maybe one is gonna be like, great work, love the progress. And you can do a bunch of comments, right? Try to make it along the lines of what they're posting about. So you can have a bunch of comments there, and I suggest more comments, the better. And auto like is the last one. It's really cool because when you put a hashtag, for example, like for like, you're going to automate it to like everybody's picture that has this hashtag in it. So a lot of times you're gonna get people liking your photos back because you are having it set up to where you auto like the hashtag like for like, because people, wanna get engagement, they wanna get likes. So if that's the goal, then cool. Okay, so real quick, a couple positives and negatives about Instato. Some negatives are it is $30 per month, which isn't terrible. It's about $1 a day. Number two, you could actually get your account temporarily shut down or permanently shut down. I've never heard of it being able to permanently shut an account down, but if Instagram recognizes that you're going way too fast, or you're setting these to like way too fast or comment way too fast, or maybe you're sending too many DMs, Instagram might recognize the algorithm and say that this is not correct and shut you down. So be smart about that. Number three is if you actually sign up, right? Say you like the 3-day trial and it ends and you put your card in, then you try it for a month, it can actually be difficult to cancel your membership if you don't like it after 1 month. So you actually have to go through the process of emailing them, and then they call you, and that can take up to a couple days. And then you have to manually have them cancel your account over the phone. There's like literally nothing in here, like on your profile, that says you can shut down your account. So it kind of sucks, but it is definitely a good tool. So some positives are it is constantly working for you, right? It is automating everything, whether you're on Instagram or not. So that's one of the best things about this is it's just working for you when you are not able to work. Number two, I think, like I said before, the auto DM is the biggest feature. Personalizing messages on Instagram these days are really important because so many people don't do it right, and they just send you these long paragraphs. So that's why I say, keep it as short as you can and include their name in it. So that way they know that you're real and you are not just spamming their account and sending mass amounts of DMs. And then number three, the cool thing is it is a 3 free day trial. Like I said in the beginning, I really think you guys should test it out. You don't have to put a card in or anything. If you guys want to check it out, I'm going to link it down below in the description. I am not an affiliate of this. Their affiliate links are just broken all the time, so it's kind of pointless to be an affiliate, but I think the software is great and it is going to help boost your account. Automation is everything. Keep that in mind, and that's what this is going to help you with. But keep in mind everything that I said about it, the positives and the negatives, and go check it out for yourself. All right, guys, so thanks for watching that video. Hopefully you found it informing. And if you guys have any questions about this program, or you have another software that you think is as good, if not better than Instato, then go ahead and drop it down in the description. I'd love to take a look at it. If you guys have any questions, also drop them in the comment box below. If you guys found this video informing and liked it, please throw a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And if you guys haven't already, please hit that button right there. Join the dream team, posting 2 times a week. We'd love to have you on the team. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
And now you trying to make a scene at the movies. You really wanna act, bitch, we at the movies.